And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your friend Sheep Ludes. I hope you had a good holiday weekend. I hope everybody watching this had a fantastic holiday weekend. Even the little gremlins who were leaving haterish comments under my last video. I hope you had a fantastic holiday weekend. I'm guessing you didn't, based on the fact that you spent time commenting how you didn't like a video on YouTube, but like, I still wish you had a good holiday, for real. So let's look forward, gaze upon the crystal ball, and see what we can expect to see in NBA 2K23 and my team this week. So we got a new Happy Holidays player today. We got John Stockton. And, honestly, he's kind of good. Like, he's pretty tight. I haven't gotten him yet, but he looks rather solid. I mean, honestly, outside of this James Harden right here, who kind of sucks, like pretty much every one of these cards that we've gotten have been usable and good in some capacity. Like, yeah, Jerome Kersey and Mark Aguirre aren't really the greatest, but they're like okay enough. But Stackhouse is good. Stockton is really good. We don't really have that many great budget point guard options, so the fact that we got Stockton is good. I mean, you can get this guy for free. 200 assists really isn't that crazy. I've seen a lot of people complain about it, which is interesting. I feel like 200 assists is kind of a lot, but at the same time, like, it's not the craziest thing I've ever asked us to do. It's not get 11 blocks with Diamond Marcus Camby and triple threat online games like last year. So, anything's really better than that at this point. I know that's kind of a low bar to set, but like, that was probably the worst challenge I think 2K has ever given us. So anything that's better than that is just like at least partially relieving. Whatever. So obviously we got our Monday card. Let's move to Tuesday. So we will be getting a new card tomorrow for, the Happy Holidays. I've seen quite a bit of speculation that it's going to be one per position. So all of the 5 pink diamonds that we're going to be getting this week are going to be every single position. So we'll start with Stockton at point guard. Then we'll get a shooting guard, a small forward, a power forward, a center. That's the most idealistic version of what's going to happen. The thing is like, is that actually going to be what goes down? I don't know. It looks like that could be the case with Stockton, but who knows truly. There hasn't really been any confirmation of that, at least I'm aware of. Like, I'm looking right now just to verify. So I don't think so. Nope. No confirmation on that whatsoever. So it could be any number of random players. I mean, I can just hope for Pink Diamond Greg Ostertag, but I will be disappointed. Let's see. Who could be a card that they're going to drop? I'm going to say one of them is going to be Latrell Sprewell. That just makes total sense. So I'm going to say Latrell Sprewell's in the mix in there. Who else? Who usually gets like a weird reward card at some point? Trying to think of someone from the 1970s. That's usually who gets the strange reward cards for absolutely no reason. So I'm gonna say Art Gilmore. Yeah, you know what? Let's go with Art Gilmore. Pink Diamond Art Gilmore at some point this week as well. Those are the only two that I'm gonna guess. I don't know who else it would be, but Art Gilmore and Latrell Sprewell are two of the guys that I'm gonna guess. We're also getting a new takeover player. Once again, no idea who this could be in any way, shape, or form. Like, we got a retread and then Dwayne Wade. Then we got DeMarcus Cousins, who is a new card, so I don't know if they're going to do another retread action or if it's going to be another random 94 overall. I truly have no idea. I'm going to go with, let's see, who needs a new card? let's go to the navigation. Let's see who needs a new card here. No idea. Truly, it could be anyone. Who's an old guy? Bill Walton just got the Evo, or else I would probably say Bill Walton. Actually sounds kind of right, but he just got the Evo. Let's go over to the golds. Yeah, gold time. Let's see which one of these little legends needs a new card. Just like gold or emerald guys. I have no idea. A Donald Foyle, that'd be sick. That would be so sick. I'm gonna go with Joe Dumars. I don't know why I think that, but it just kind of makes right. Or Bill Laimbeer. Let's go with Laimbeer, dude. I'm going to go with Laimbeer. Why not? Like, sure. Probably not Laimbeer. It would be sick if it was Christian Leitner. Christian Leitner would be ideal. I would enjoy that quite a bit. You guys know how I feel about Christian Leitner. So I'm going to say my ideal one would be Christian Leitner, but I'm feeling like Bill Laimbeer. I could be wrong. I'm more than likely super wrong, but I'm going to guess those guys. Other than that, so the question remains, like, are we going to get a new set of super packs? I don't know what they're going to do here, because the super packs disappear in 20 hours, so they disappear tomorrow. Now the question is, are they going to run more super packs, or are we going to get like new content? Now, if we're going to get new content, that is going to be teased at some point, and I feel being that it's already 2 p.m. Central Time, we would have had something teased, or at least like the precursor tweet to be like, hey, expect new cards tomorrow, coming in the blah 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 set or whatever. I don't think that's going to be the case. I would assume another themed style super pack. People got Christmas money to spend, like, you know what I mean? And they're not trying to leave off anything. I'm guessing like maybe like a best of season 3 set, or like some other type of themed set where it's like defensive stars or something of that nature, just so they can throw out some cards. Now the question is, does that come with Evos? And I would say yes, it does. Looking at guys who haven't gotten Evos yet, I'm still pretty high on Pau Gasol. I do think he gets an Evo at some point, because Pau Gasol is one of those cards we're probably not going to get another version of anytime soon. So I would actually say that there's a good probability we'll get an Evo for him at some point. Is it worth picking some of these guys up? I mean, if you can get them for the right price, yes. But we'll have to wait until tomorrow. My recommendation would be, do not go splurge on any cards like I'm doing. I mean, I spent $5K on a couple Pau Gasols just to see, you know. But I wouldn't go splurge on any players until we know for certain. Like, after tomorrow, we're going to know what is held for the rest of the season. Like, if we get a super pack tomorrow, we know we're getting more super packs. We just got to try to guess what those are. If we are guys that you want to look at that are likely to get an Evo, it could be that they start going after diamonds too, by the way. Like, that could be very probable. Like, think shades of diamonds, like an Andre Karolinko or like Spreewell, Richardson, guys like that. That would be likely to get the Evos, but I would pump the brakes on buying any cards, because we just truly have no idea what they're going to do for tomorrow. For all we know, in an hour they could release, you know, new cards that we're getting. Then we got Wednesday. Now, I don't think 2K is going to be in the office. From what I understand, I don't believe they are. So don't expect a new Moments of the Week to be dropping Wednesday. Being that they're already doing daily cards as well, I wouldn't expect any type of Moments cards to drop. So I would just fully expect nothing to happen. Also, if you read my shirt and it says Best Dad Ever, just know that I have a Best Dad Ever shirt with my cats on it. That's the type of person that you're watching right now. You know, I'm going to allow you to make the decision on if you want to watch someone from this point forward that wears their own cats on a t-shirt. That's up to you. Shout out to my mom for buying me that sick gift. I got some real heaters this Christmas season that I'm about to be busting out in future videos. Just know that. Thursday. Nothing. Absolutely nothing Thursday. I mean, besides the new, Pink Diamond player, which I guess isn't nothing. I should specify we are getting a new Pink Diamond every single week, so there is content all week. So when I say there's nothing coming, I just mean nothing besides that. So it's definitely not nothing. Like, if they're all as usable as Stockton, this is a huge mega W, by the way. Which, I'm too old to be saying things like that, but it's just the best way to express what it is. This limited time event, by the way, ends tomorrow also. I have had no luck with it. If you've had luck, cool. I mean, keep grinding if you want some of this stuff, but it is what it is. You'll probably end up stacking Dwayne Wade's and Amethyst Kobe's. So, cool. Friday, we are getting the fireworks set. So we got our 'Tis the Season set. Now we're getting the fireworks set. Now, I think they learned their lesson. I don't think they're going to be Evos, which is good. I really don't want Evo cards, because last year's Evo set was worthless, to be completely honest. Like, at the time, the set was kind of cool, and there was a couple guys who, for a short period of time ended up being really, really good and really, really worth it. But after, I would say, not very long, like it did not take very long for those cards to become outdated, the New Year's resolution cards. Like after 3 weeks, did you see any of these guys being ran consistently? No. Like Scotty Barnes and Buddy Hield were really good budget options. Same with Kuzma. Kuzma was okay too. People were running Joe Caldwell. People like me, I was running Joe Caldwell. But I never saw Kevin Love out in the wild. I saw a couple Dwayne Wades, but mostly it was the NBA 75 one. Saw like one Shaq and then no Zions and no Lucas. That set was super disappointing. So I would assume they abandoned that. That's just me, and we get a set that's very similar to the Tis the Season. Lock-in included, by the way. I think this went over really well, so I think they probably bring this back. Now, is it going to be something where they rehash the top 5 cards? Well, yeah, probably. To a certain extent. Like, Curry is obviously the opal. We know that already. Who else is going to be in this set? I don't know. Let's look at some guys who need new cards. I'm going to say Tatum. We're going to go Pink Diamond Tatum. Much better Tatum. Who else didn't get a card? Penny, Magic. Yeah, I'm going to go Penny too. Sure, why not? Let's just say Penny. It'd be funny if they did another DeMar. That'd be cool. I think they rehashed all the major stars though, so maybe like Harden, and then maybe they'll do some like older guys from season 1. I don't know. I could be wrong. It could be a whole new set too. I'm just kind of guessing here at this point. Predictions and guessing are the same thing. So who knows what they're actually going to do with this. I would just assume that they set a precedent with the Tis the Season set that we're going to be seeing some really good budget options, because like Mobley, granted his jump shot is horrendously slow. Jonathan Isaac, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Cam Reddish, and Markelle Fultz are all incredibly good. I would even be willing to say that they're more hyped probably than the more expensive cards in the set. So they set that precedent, so I would assume they follow it. I have no idea who we could be getting in this set. I mean, there's really no star level guys besides D-Rob, who I would assume is going to be in this set, but I could totally be wrong about that haven't gotten cards yet. If you can think of any, comment down below. It's always hard to think of them while I'm in the middle of talking in the middle of a video, because I don't script these in any way, shape, or form when I talk about the market, so whatever. But I can't really think of anyone specifically. Friday also we get Galaxy Opal Bam Adebayo comes out, and he is the lock-in for the Happy Holidays set, which is sick, by the way. Like, he will be a top-level power forward. Like, he will be so good. I'm not even kidding. Like, Bam Adebayo, already, is he the greatest? No, but 6'9", 7'2" wingspan, good player build. He's already relatively fast on this current series card. For, like, a current series big men aren't really that fast, but so having a 70 speed, pretty solid. He's going to be a great defender. His release is interesting. I don't think I've used it, so let me see what's up here. Let me just go to example 1 squad, whatever. Is he a center? I can't even remember, to be honest. I have no idea. Let's go to the Heat. I want to test out his jumper, because his jumper is the most important thing. Like, that's the key here. Like, if he has a fire jump shot, then he will be a top tier, like, card in this game, period. Not even just like a budget card, but a top tier card in general. They really just don't want me to do this, I guess. Either way, I mean, we're getting Kemp around the same time. I don't know exactly when we're getting Kemp. I don't think we're getting Kemp on Friday, though. I think Kemp is next Friday. I could be wrong about that, but we are getting Bam for sure. The one thing Bam will do is Bam is going to go ahead and tank the price on a lot of top tier power forwards. The jump shot is not terrible. Let me make sure. I think I'm on pro though, so let me verify here. I'm on all-star, so whatever. The jump shot is not terrible. It's a little weird for sure, but the timing isn't awful, and I mean, he's going to be a 3-and-D guy. The best way I can describe Bam Adebayo, and I know these comparisons that I do sometimes don't sound correct when you're talking about NBA terms, which is accurate, but he is going to be very similar to Diamond Dennis Rodman in what he brings to your team. Like, he's roughly the same size. He's got a much better jump shot for sure, and he can shoot better. But from like a defensive standpoint, he's going to be like Dennis Rodman. The way guys like Grussy use Dennis Rodman is how people are probably going to use Bam Adebayo for the most part. Obviously, you can't play small forward, I would assume. It'd be cool if he could, but he's not going to be able to play a small forward. But he is going to be a very, very good power forward. Arguably one of the best, honestly. Or another good example, no, he's not really like Josh Smith. Josh Smith is kind of more like a LeBron type character. So yeah, I think Rodman's actually a pretty good example of what he's going to be. The jump shot is ugly as shit. I can say that with utmost certainty, but the timing is not terrible. It's just really not good to look at, but the timing is nice on it. Like, I'm on Hoff, granted I'm shooting mid ranges, but like his 3-point rating is super low. It's nice. It's way nicer from the left side than it is from the right side. Either way, I mean, most people are going to be grinding for this card anyway, but he is going to make a lot of rosters that you would be surprised to see him on. Now, I tried to use this opportunity to think of some more Friday cards that we could be getting, and I'll be honest, I have no idea. Truly, but then again, if you would have asked me to try to guess every single set or card in the Tis the Season set, I would have said no way. I did say Shea, and then my chat did say like Cam Reddish and Markelle Fultz and Jonathan Isaac, so they were pretty on point with that. I just don't know who else. Jaren Jackson Jr., actually. He hasn't gotten a card yet. So I'm going to say Diamond or under Jaren Jackson Jr. on Friday. Obviously, Steph, D-Rob, Jason Tatum, and, okay, so Opal Steph, Pink Diamond D-Rob, Pink Diamond Tatum, PD Harden, and then I'm going to say, who's the last and final PD on this set? It'll be a bigger name. It's a New Year's set, you know? Let's do, you know what? This one's going to be a hot take, but it's Scottie Pippen. We're going to do Scottie right here. And then Diamond, I'm going to say Jaren Jackson Jr. right here. Let's do who else? Who's another one? So we got Jaren Jackson on Diamond level right here. I have no idea. Yeah, let me know down in the comments who you think Diamond level is. Jaren makes a lot of sense for me. I'm gonna stick firm on that one. I'm gonna do Jaren Jackson, and then as far as who else is coming, go ahead and jump in the comments down below. As always, it's been your friend Cheap Ludes, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.